Good morning, friends of St. Paul's. Today is Wednesday, January 13th, and this week and all the weeks to come, we're going to spend time with the Psalm for the upcoming Sunday. Every Sunday that we gather together virtually during this time leading up to Lent, we will be reading the Old Testament lesson, the New Testament or epistle, which means letter. Those are often letters written by Paul to different church plants, and the gospel lesson from our lectionary or group of appointed readings. But we will not be reading the psalm reading during worship on Sundays, and so I thought it might be a nice way to spend some time every Wednesday in this season. And this week, we are blessed with my favorite psalm, Psalm 139, and I thought I would read it to you. If you'd like to read along, I will be reading from the New Revised Standard Version translation, which is the one we most often use in our congregational worship. Psalm 139. O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know when I sit down and when I rise up. You discern my thoughts from far away. You search out my path and my lying down, and are acquainted with all my ways. Even before a word is on my tongue, O Lord, you know it completely. You hem me in, behind and before, and lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is so high that I cannot attain it. Where can I go from your spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend to heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in Sheol, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and settle at the farthest limits of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, and the light around me become night, even the darkness is not dark to you. The night is as bright as the day, for darkness is as light to you. For it was you who formed my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, that I know very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was being made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. Your eyes beheld my unformed substance. In your book were written all the days that were formed for me, when none of them as yet existed. How weighty to me are your thoughts, O God! How vast is the sum of them! I try to count them. They are more than the sand. I come to the end. I am still with you. This psalm is a beautiful psalm written by someone who has experienced isolation. Someone who has tried to make their bed at the edge of the sea or in Sheol or settle as far away from where they presume God to be as they can. Sometimes when we're suffering, we seek to isolate ourselves. Even though this doesn't usually help the situation, this is something that a lot of humans do, thinking it's easier to just close in than open ourselves to the kindness and compassion of others. But in this psalm today, we are reminded that even when that's how we feel, even when we feel completely curved in on ourselves, when we're struggling, when we're sure that no one could understand us, that no one could find us, that our God will go to the ends of the earth to find us, that there's no way we can escape God. And I think this is good news. It is such pure gospel to me that no matter where we may find ourselves in our lives, God is always with us, coming near, and that we don't have to do anything to make God come to us. It is in God's character to come to God's children, to love them, to comfort them, because God hems us in, behind and before. God has created us, formed us in our mother's wombs. We are fearfully and wonderfully made, and we are precious to God. And so we cannot be lost. May God be with you this week, and may you be reminded that there's nowhere you can go that God will not find you.